Hello, Circle Series Tribe. This is Elle Davis. I'm excited to be coming to you today. Today is a couple of things. It is first and foremost, most dear to me. It is my baby girl's sixth birthday. So, my little Simone is 6 years old today, and she has been so excited all week and today. And a couple of years ago, we started a tradition where I take her to breakfast before she, at the time, preschool, now she's in kindergarten, so before school. And I wasn't sure we'd be able to do it today because school starts at 8:15 and school is about 25 minutes away, a little more with traffic. And so I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but we did it. Yay! We were able to go to breakfast, which was a fun time. We got there a little bit before 7. The restaurant did not open until 7. But we were able to get in, order our food, eat our food, and get to school with a few minutes to spare. So we did good. So that was exciting. Also, today is International Women's Day, and I would just like to say a kudos and shout out to all of the women out there doing great things, entrepreneurs, mommies, CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, whatever your title is, keep doing what you're doing because we need you. I just came from a panel discussion in which there were some amazing women. So Andrea Zapp, who is the CEO of Roll Business Chicago, and she really talked about women supporting women. And so that really stuck out to me, and I really want to make sure that I just share that with you all, that I imagine that it's mostly women following me, mostly women watching this. And if there is sisters in your circle that need your support because they need a babysitter, because they need to practice for an interview, because they have an idea and they need to take it to the next step, please support them. We cannot do what we want to do. We cannot pursue our dreams without supporting each other. And before I get off on a tangent, that is not my main purpose for coming to you today, but I think I will table that for a later time for us to really dig deep and talk about how women can be supportive of other women. But today I really wanted to come to you talking about how my worlds have collided this week from in the notion of being a single mom and being a widow, because those have been two most prevalent things that have come up this week. So the other day, my daughter, I'm very excited about, her birthday coming up. She's going to have a sleepover this weekend, so she's just really excited about everything, turning 6 and getting older and having her first sleepover. And with all of that, she also has missed her daddy. And she was very, very adamant about me bringing her daddy back and going to get her daddy. And when we were in the car and she was talking, there were times when I was just silent. And I was silent because I had to be very mindful of how I responded, because I understood the depth of her pain and the depth of her request. And my heart broke because I could not honor it. There was nothing that I could do, right, to bring my husband back, to bring her father back. And so that was very painful for me as a mom. And so I've been thinking about that this week, and I've been thinking about her excitement this week for her birthday. And so I wrote a tribute to her. And reading the words on paper is one thing, but hearing them from me, the person that wrote them, is something completely different. So here goes. Happy birthday, Simone. When I was younger, I always looked forward to having my own family, being a wife, being a mom. I was a happy bride. So happy, Paul and I got pregnant on our honeymoon. How's that? Being a wife and being a mom shifted my entire world for good. I endured all the pain I thought I could handle during my pregnancy and giving birth. I remember panicking when I did not initially hear the cries of my baby girl, who had been named long before she was out of the womb. And when I heard the cries of that 8-pound beauty, whew, I breathed a sigh of relief, only to hold my breath in that same way 2 years later when I realized my husband was not breathing. I never imagined I would be a widow mom raising a child as a single parent. I never imagined the pain I would feel losing my husband. I never imagined the pain I would feel the first time I told my 2-year-old her daddy had died. I never imagined the pain I would feel when I would hear my baby girl say, "I want my daddy." I never imagined the pain I would feel achieving milestones while still missing Paul. I never imagined. I never imagined pushing past every ounce of that pain to show my baby girl this big world. I never imagined pushing past the pain to enroll her in activities that she enjoys, like gymnastics and swimming. I never imagined pushing past that pain to make a school choice that is best for the both of us. I never imagined pushing past that pain to still have a social and civic life that meant where you see me, you see Simone. I never imagined pushing past that pain to call upon my village to help raise the ray of sunshine known as Simone. I never imagined. I did imagine an exuberant, witty, engaging little person that would keep me laughing and frowning at the same time. I did imagine feeling a love so strong that it keeps me from falling. I did imagine playing games that I wouldn't let her win. No way. I did imagine teaching her how to swing on her own. I did imagine taking mommy-daughter dates to get pedicures and manicures. I did imagine her growing into a beautiful person. On this International Women's Day, I want to wish my beautiful butterfly a happy 6th birthday. So I come to you today excited and relishing in just the birth and the growth of my baby girl, the growth that I have had as a single parent. I have really now been a single parent more than my baby grew up in a 2-parent household. And while I never imagined my life would be this way, I never thought that I would be a single parent. I didn't see that. I want to remind you and encourage you that even in the single parenting, that there is beauty, that there is so much to be grateful for, there is so much to learn. And although you may be a single parent, it does not mean that you are alone. You are not alone in raising your child or your children. But you have to ask for the support. You have to call on your village. They don't know you need help if you don't call on them. So I admonish you today that if you need help, if you need someone to support you on your parenting journey, to simply ask. And with that, this is Elle Davis signing off.